even with this recent like immigration crisis, like how that had affected the school, like for you.
Oh my God,
That's a good
yeah.
one right there.
It was so our kids
The
did
class went smaller, huh?
yeah, and then some of the kids yeah they did they staged a walkout and they did and yeah so we were so honestly I'm proud of them. I was very worried because I'm like what if people in the street like what if you get run over like what if something happens to you so obviously I
Or the
worry.
homeless people.
Yeah, like yes, I worry, but also I was very proud of them. But I've also had kids that have shared like, oh, we're very scared. You know, our parents aren't from here, and I know the feeling. You know, my parents aren't from here. My parents are scared, or if something happens to me. And one of the common thing that they were scared about was when we were hearing that ICE was coming into the schools.
Yeah.
And that was scary. But here's the thing: they train teachers. They tell us, okay, they don't do anything about school shootings, right? They want us to be okay. They want me to. How can I explain this? If I am going to take my life, and I would literally stand in front of a bullet for my students. You really think we're gonna let ICE come into this classroom? It's not gonna happen. Like we will stay. We told our kids we will stay with you after school. We'll have a sleepover if needed. We're not gonna let anything happen to you guys at all. So that's like the conversations that we have with them. And honestly, right now thank God we're on summer break because it was getting a little heavier before that. But I'm a little scared to see what it's gonna look like right now that we come back because we have Hispanic communities, and it's very, and not just Hispanic people, because it's also that we have kids from the Philippines, we have kids from Nigeria, we have kids from all over the place. So immigrants aren't just Hispanic, and it's honestly, I'm kind of nervous to see what it's gonna look like when we return to school.
But it seems like they're just attacking on Latinos, no?
It looks like
Right?
it, yeah, it looks like it, but I think it's like I don't know,
everywhere.
yeah, it's sad, it's sad to see, but
I mean, it's pretty cool that you say that you are proud of them for the walkout because online and social media, the students do get backlash because you have folks saying, well, they don't know anything. Like they just want to miss school.
yeah,
Yeah, I
and
seen that.
yeah,
Right? Like you get
yeah.
that a lot. You got a lot of the negative comments.
Yeah, and well, some of the kids do it to just go mess around. Like I'm not even gonna say, yeah, you know, some do, yeah, some of them do, but some of them were serious. But I think, like again, people forget that these are 16, 17, 18-year-olds. Yeah, there might be teenagers, but they're getting closer to becoming men and women. And they know about these things, and they're into politics, and they hear their parents, and they inform themselves, and they're their own brain. So they also have their own opinion. So I think for people that hate on teenagers have never spent time with them to get to know that these kids aren't babies. They actually have their own opinions, and they're actually educated. Yeah.
What's been the toughest age range for you to teach?
Honestly, my first year teaching, when I was doing student teaching, I was placed at a school for kids with behavioral issues. And I was in a K through first, kinder and first grade class. Yeah. Those little kids were a lot. Like, these were not the kids that they would push each other, be like, oh, well, you said this to me, you said that to me.
They're very honest.
Yeah, they would get up and they would just fight. And they would just fight. And I'm like, oh my God, like that age range, I don't. So elementary school teachers, like shout out to them. I would not be able to work with elementary school kids. I like the high school better. Yeah.
And Spanish, like, how did you get good at that? Because for the rest of us, it's tough to kind of keep up with that.
Yeah. Well, Spanish was my first language. So again, my parents both spoke Spanish at home. Yeah. My dad speaks English, but he refuses to speak it. And they both taught me Spanish first. And I went to San Fernando Elementary.
Sure.
Yeah. And they had this bilingual program, but they didn't teach me English. And I just spoke pure Spanish. So I was in this bilingual school. Yeah. And by the time I get to middle school, I spoke no English.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And then my middle school teacher, she spoke no Spanish, and somehow she taught me. So so I'm also an EL kid, you know. So sometimes, like on the way here, we were what was I saying? I was telling her something, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's because what did I tell you?
Don't put me in the spot.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes se me sale, and I'm like el Walmart.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like the little paisanas.
Yeah, I'm like se fui al Walmart, and then she. So, or I'm like, no, I said, you got to get it together. That's what I told her. Yeah. And she's like, no, you need to get it together. So it's that.
And I want to know, who do you bump music-wise?
Bad Bunny.
Woo!
I love Bad Bunny. Like, I am like Bad Bunny forever. So in the car, I'm like Bad Bunny, Karol G. I love salsa.
Okay, salsa.
So, yeah, I love salsa. I love merengue. I'm like some Frankie Ruiz. You know, that's what I normally listen to in my car.
I have a question. J.O.P. or Peso Pluma?
Oh, that's hard. That's
Hey, you
hard.
gotta
What do
choose
you
one.
What do you guys think?
For me, it's Peso Pluma all day.
Okay, Peso Pluma. What do you think?
Joe.
GOP. What do you think?
So
Peso.
I think I'm gonna go with Peso Pluma too.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
San Fernando
Yeah.
stamps
Yeah.
Peso Pluma.
Yeah. I mean, we love them both, but
we
you
do, we
know,
do. We shout out to JLP
we
as
love
well.
them both, but yeah.